Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, NerosCinema is proud to bring to you quite possibly the greatest MOAB in the world! Free-for-all on Bootleg, 5.7 pistol, by Tarps mode on. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? This is Nero again. I just failed at a DX intro, but this was an amazing MOAB. This is actually achieved by Tarps mode on. There's going to be a link to his channel in the description. He's an old friend of mine. He's been playing Call of Duty for quite some time, and he got a free-for-all pistol-only MOAB using only the 5.7 pistol. Now, you may be wondering, how the hell do you get a free-for-all MOAB with only a 5.7 pistol? There are, what is this, free-for-all? So there's 8 people in the lobby, so there's 7 people who went up against him. Every one of them using a normal gun, and he's using only a pistol. He wins the free-for-all, as well as gets a 24 kill streak just using the pistol. How is that possible? I have no idea. I honestly don't know how it's possible. I watched gameplay, and I seen how it all went down. I'm just like, how the hell does he outshoot all these people? I mean, it didn't make sense to me. It honestly didn't make sense to me. What really doesn't make sense to me is the fact that it's a 5.7 of all pistols. Now, for example, a Magnum, that would make sense to me, but a 5.7, how does a 5.7 make any sense at all, you guys? I'm gonna go a little bit in depth on the 5.7 for you right now. The 5.7 has the lowest damage of any handgun in the game. Lowest damage of any handgun. Close range, it takes 3 shots to kill, where close range with a Magnum it only takes 2 shots. But it kind of balances itself out, I guess, because the magazine on a 5.7 is actually a 16-round magazine, and it actually has no fire cap, which means you can shoot as fast as you can pull the triggers, as fast as that gun's gonna go. It's not gonna slow you down like an MK14 would. So in that sense, it's kind of good. It also reloads pretty quickly. But the fact that it's a really low damage, like medium to long range, it takes like 4 or 5. I forget how many. I don't even know honestly how many shots it takes. It takes a ridiculous amount of shots to get somebody. Kind of ridiculous. And then when he said he got pistol only MOAB, I looked in his vault and I was just like, wow, wow, wow. I don't know if it's people he's playing. I don't know if it's him. I don't know how this all transpired, but he did it. The fact he did it is amazing, and so I decided to upload it here for MOAB Friday. Hoping you guys are enjoying this, and hopefully I can help out Tarps by getting some people to go over to his channel, because the more people go over his channel, obviously, he pulls gameplays like this all the time, guys. I mean, he really does. He's like, ever since, well, I think he was a 5 KD player in Black Ops. He's a 3 KD player here in Modern Warfare 3. I think he has a 3 KD in Modern Warfare 2. He's at least a 3 KD player in every game. Every game, regardless of game mode. He can play any game mode, guys. I've been, Tarps, believe it or not, is a former SB member. He was around for the original tryouts, and he was there, and he was part of SB, but we kind of just went separate ways because he's UK, and he was the only UK person in SB. And when he was on and awake and playing, everyone else was sleeping, so it was kind of pointless for him to be in SB. But we're still good friends, and he came to me on Twitter. He's like, I got a pistol only MOAB. You should check it out. I go and check it out, and I was just like, good Lord Jesus, he gets a MOAB with the 5.7. I mean, I have trouble getting MOABs with any gun. And look at that guy, fucking dead man's nuke. Well, I honestly couldn't believe it. Now, and here's the part of MOAB Friday where I generally give tips and tricks as to how they got their MOAB with the particular gun they're using on the particular map they're playing. How in the hell am I going to give you guys tips and tricks as to how to get a pistol only MOAB? I mean, this is like some James Bond shit. Like, you guys ever seen like the Boondock Saints? Like, okay, the Boondock Saints, they only use handguns throughout the entire thing, and they go and kill any person who they believe is a bad person. Be it pimps, drug dealers, people in the the mafia, the mob, the crime syndicates, all that stuff. And they only use pistols. And like, you watch that movie and you're like, oh man, I want to play some Call of Duty with a pistol and just go tear people up. And then you go there and then you get torn apart. But Tarps here is just, I don't understand it. I really don't. I mean, he's obviously, I guess if there are any tips I can give for you guys as to how to get a pistol only MOAB, I would say you're definitely going to need to play pretty defensive. You're going to need to play smart. I mean, trying to run and gun as if you had like a PP90 with rapid fire, you're not gonna do well. Especially going against people that are using a PP90 with rapid fire. You're going to be going up against these people that have full auto weapons. You're going to be going up against people that have submachine guns, assault rifles, light machine guns, hell, even snipers and shotguns. And you just need to play smart. You need to catch them with their pants down, like that guy. He keeps ducking in the corners right now, which is like the newbiest thing you can do, but the way he's doing it is actually smart. He's not sitting in a random corner, with a 180-degree field of view in front of him and just looking back and forth going, okay, who's going to walk by? Who's going to walk by? He's sitting right here. He's got with his help of specialists, he has sit rep pro, so he can hear people when they're coming around to him. He does have blind eyes, so that I guess that escort airdrop's actually not even going to hurt him that much. He also has the help of a motion sensor. This is a pretty frequent area when you're playing free-for-all and bootleg. I don't even know what you want to call this room, but especially for dominate, even in domination, this is a frequent area. It's just a very frequented area of the map. He's pretty smart to take this area. If he were to try and take over the street, which the main street, you know, where the B flag is in domination on bootleg, that's actually a really good spot for free-for-all. But you know, if you're going to be there, you're going to need like a submachine gun with range, or you're going to need an assault rifle or light machine gun or a sniper. You're going to need something to be able to take people out of range, because people do spawn on one end of the street while you're on the other end of the street, and it causes for these long-range firefights. Where he's at right now is all close range, which is kind of where the pistol excels. But what just blows my mind about this is the fact that even though this is where the pistol excels, every other gun excels more than a pistol would in, you know, this close range situation. A pistol is a last resort usually. You know, a pistol is it's a secondary, and that's why it's a secondary. It's a secondary. It's your second option. It's what you do when you have to reload real quick, or your gun's out of ammo, or let's say you have a shotgun or something and you need like your akimbo pistols to take someone out at somewhat of a decent range. Look at this guy creep in the corner. I'm a creep in the corner and I'm gonna get him. And you get shot in the face. What puke. It just... Amazing MOAB, guys. Amazing MOAB. You see, if you look at the mini-map right now, there's a guy who just walked right past him on his portable radar, but he was smart as to not actually go after that guy. If he goes after that guy, he's out in the open. He's out in the open in that alleyway. The alleyway causes for some long-range firefights, and the 5.7 is the worst long-range pistol in the game. Now, like I said in the beginning, when I kind of went over the the in-depth stats and statistics on the weapon itself, look at that guy, completely dead to the world. When I went over the stats and in-game things about the 5.7 itself, you know, it does not have a fire cap. It can be shot as fast as you can pull the trigger, which is good. Which you're gonna need that. You can get as many shots off as you need, and it does have a big magazine, so that helps you out in that sense. It also takes like 5 bullets to kill someone at a medium to long range, so it's not good in that sense. And you have to hit them 3 times close range. I mean, personally, I don't use handguns very often, but when I do, I use a 44 Magnum. Look at this guy creeping corners with dead man's hand. What pissed me off, like the first time I watched his gameplay, is that guy's not even running to him with dead man's hand. He's slowly walking, like he's trying to creep around the corner and sneak up on him with dead man's hand. He's like, "Don't worry, I'll get that guy," even though he's been killing me with a pistol. And this is actually like the most intense part of the whole gameplay. Look at this guy. Okay, he spawns up right there. This is the guy with dead man's hand, mind you. He hops around that corner. He's like, "Alright, that Tarp's gonna shoot me here." And then Tarp's, obviously going for the pistol MOAB. There's a minute left in the game. He still needs, 5 kills to win the match. And this guy's hiding and like delaying the whole process. Actually, while I was watching this, look at him ducking back. While I was watching this, I was looking at the mini-map because obviously has his motion sensor, whatever or motion sensor was the real name for it. Whatever, I want to call it a motion sensor. He has that right behind him. And so that's how we knew there was no one behind him. He was exposed, his back was exposed, but the fact that he had the motion sensor behind him definitely helped him out. But right now he's like, "Alright, 25 seconds, I need to run out." He knows he's close to him, doesn't know exactly how close. Sees this guy long range, he's gonna spray him down. Oh lord, and he gets the MOAB. Oh god. And he's happy, some celebratory shooting. I think he's gonna find one more person right, meow, and takes him out. And he's actually tied right now at 28 kills with some other guy in the lobby, but the MOAB's going to pick up 2 kills and get him the victory. He wins the free-for-all. Not only, this would be an amazing video, if he went 30-2 with a pistol, period, with the help of kill streaks. The fact he went 30-2 with a MOAB and won a free-for-all, amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. Tarps, if I had a hat, actually I do have a hat, but it's on the other side of the room, so I'm not going to go over there and grab it. I would put it on. I would take it off to you. That was an amazing gameplay. If you guys would like to at least check out Tarps and some of the stuff that he has to offer on YouTube, there's going to be a link in the description to his YouTube channel. But as always, this has been Nero. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. And please, 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 please remember to rate this piece of a video and have a wonderful day.